Serving the one true and living God and accessing His power is available to everyone because His laws are perfect and infallible. They are truth. Also, we have to remember that because of the sacrifice of His Son, Jesus Christ, we all have access to this power. Some may argue that they don't believe in Jesus or they don't believe in God, but here is truth. It's like breathing air. No one can argue that air exists. As long as we have lungs and the capacity to breathe, we will breathe air to survive. We don't breathe water. We don't breathe dirt. We don't breathe people, jobs, or money. Humans breathe air. It's a law. It is truth. It will not change. You can try to deny it, but again, it will not change. Well, accessing God's power to heal and restore is also a law. It is truth. Confessing with our mouth and believing in our heart will yield the manifested power of God. It is promised to us. It is a perfect system. People can try to deny it, but it's truth, and it will not change. Although I am a Christian, I have researched other cultures and belief systems, including Judaism, Hinduism, Buddhism, Islam, metaphysics, Scientology, Voodoo, New Age, and Zen. I'm not here to judge, condemn, or condone any of these practices. What I will say with 100% confidence is that God, the Creator, is real, and His ability to heal is still real. The following is an excerpt from an article by Jeannie Davis on Can Prayer Heal? Research focusing on the power of prayer in healing has nearly doubled in the past 10 years, says David Larson, president of the National Institute of Healthcare Research, a private nonprofit agency. Source WebMD. Can Prayer Heal? Wired for Spirituality. For the past 30 years, Harvard scientist Herbert Benson, MD, has conducted his own studies on prayer. He focuses specifically on meditation, the Buddhist form of prayer, to understand how mind affects body. All forms of prayers, he said, evokes a relaxation response that quells stress, quiets the body, and promotes healing. Prayer involves repetition of sounds, words, and therein lay its healing effects, says Benson. For Buddhists, prayer is meditation. For Catholics, it's the rosary. For Jews, it's called doving. For Protestants, it's centering prayer. Every single religion has its own way of doing it. As an individual goes deeper and deeper into concentration, intense activity begins taking place in the brain's parietal lobe circuits, those that control a person's orientation in space and establish distinctions between self and the world. These studies show that religious people tend to live healthier lives. They're less likely to smoke, to drink and drive, he says. In fact, people who pray tend to get sick less often, as separate studies conducted by Duke and Yale universities show. Heart patients were 14 times more likely to die following surgery if they did not participate in a religion. Elderly people who never or rarely attend church had a stroke rate double that of those who attended regularly. In Israel, religious people had a 40% lower death rate from cardiovascular disease and cancer.